Hey guys, welcome to another episode of StrommTV. We're still on the road to Shaman victory right now. 7 wins was our last time. Right now, we're at the famous infinite arena run. So this deck did much better than I expected. Let's go ahead and queue up and see who else we can find. 7 wins is always a fantastic feeling when you get it. I think a lot of people who play Arena, they strive for 7 wins. They want to get 7 wins every single time they play Arena. For me, again, 6 wins is the point. I feel like 6 wins is easily doable. You kind of aim for that 66% win rate against people, which isn't too bad because, again, you can't win them all, but that's still pretty good in a play versus player game. Ooh, a druid named Dookie Brains. Let's see what Dookie Brains has for us.
For Doomhammer.
Power Mace Demolisher is actually pretty solid. I'm kind of thinking of ditching the Regent in lieu of hopefully a 2-drop, but even if I do, I might end up just coining into my Power Mace. We'll do this. We'll see what we get. There's 2-drop, although that's not a real 2-drop, so I don't know why I even said anything. Tinkertown Tech could be good, because again, Power Mace, Demolisher, Tinkertown Tech is a pretty solid run, and we're probably going to coin into that on turn 2, depending on what it drops. That's a really bad start for us, because again, we don't really have anything to answer it with. Could Ship's Cannon, but then we're just toteming on turn 2, because we wouldn't really want to Lance Carrier the Cannon. Let's do it. We hopefully clear some board. If he does end up innervating into something, we can always Lance Carrier the Cannon and deal with it that way. I feel like if he innervates into something, that was probably going to be a Yeti, so I feel like a 4 attack damage cannon's not the best. That's unfortunate, but if I was him, I would have just used my hero power and maybe cleared the board with his board, but maybe he really wants those 2 guys to live. No 2-drop. So do we Lance Carrier? Lance Carrier clears his 1/1 minions. Or I just totem and possibly Lance Carrier later. Let's just totem. 1/1 minions, not a big deal. He's going to have to kill my spell power totem. Maybe he'll do that and just drop a 3-drop of his own with 3 health so I can Power Mace it. I'm not really happy with my hand right now. Again, it seemed like this had potential to pan out. This is a really, really odd game, especially how early we are. Like, I feel like this guy is named Dookie Brains for a reason, but who knows? Technically, he's beating me right now. Do I just drop the Demolisher? I think we do. Maybe we don't even worry about the Power Mace at this point. I feel like with plays like that, and he's at 4 mana, like, I really don't know what he's going to drop. If he drops a normal 4-drop like a Yeti, hopefully the Demolisher hits it, and then we kill it with the Power Mace. Otherwise, like, he's just dropping a bunch of bullshit. I really don't know what to say about this guy.
Something needs tinkering?
Sure. Let's freeze it. Feels like a silly play. I don't want to waste mana. I don't want to give him extra 1/1s. I don't want him to be able to kill my Demolisher without clearing his board. So, well, I guess if he killed my Demolisher that way, it still would not have been the best for him. I do not know what this guy is doing. I really wish I did. I feel like it would make much more sense. Kind of thinking of doing something with the Lance Carrier, but do I Harvest Golem instead of the Power Mace, or we totem
Some fish.
What you want? Or Tinkertown!
I was kind of hoping to end up using Lance Carrier on Spectral Knight, because it gives you a 6/6 untargetable, which is pretty strong, but I think just getting another minion on the board, especially when we have 1/1 spiders to clear, is the way to go. This guy just has nonsense after nonsense. Ooh. I like it. But do I like it? What do I even do here? There we go.
Poking me.
My board heals. I really just, like, if you look at this game, it looks like I'm losing, and possibly I am, depending on if he has bigger cards at the end. I really just don't know what he's doing, though. Like, he's just been trying to go straight for my face. He plays random cards like the Frostwolf Grunt. The Cobra's cool, but I'm going to kill it with my weapon. Probably, although I guess I can't get through his Grunt. Possibly just frog the Cobra. Or we Lightning Bolt it. That would be the way to go. Lightning Bolt Cobra. Drop the Harvest Bone because I would like to use that. Summon another totem.
Job's done.
And now we're in a pretty decent spot. Again, he's got one card. He's top decking. I have Hex, which Hex against a Druid is a pretty solid card. Like, I didn't really want to throw it away on his Druid of the Claw just because a 4/6 taunt is a big minion, but using Hex on something like that and then having an 8/8 tree come down is even worse. I feel like with the way this guy's playing at 7 wins too, though, I wonder if we're not just going to see, you know, a big legendary drop down. If he doesn't use his hero power, then I'll get a taunt totem down next turn, so my 1/1 would be safe. He's going to clear the robot, though, so if I do totem next turn, it'll definitely be a hero, or definitely a taunt totem. Kind of waiting for one of my two... Ooh. Let's do it.
I enjoy raiding.
He just used its hard removal. I have a taunt totem down. I think I'm in a pretty good spot here. I have hard removal. He used hard removal. I have taunt. He has no board. A mind control tech that hit just the right spot would be literally the worst right now.
Magic detected.
So far, not so much.
I've got a huge card.
Kind of odd. And that's what we've been waiting for.
There is a lot at stake here.
I think it's trading all of my totems, but I would rather keep my guy healthy. Actually, I have the healing totem, so do I even care? He lives through a swipe. He dies to another Starfire. If he's focusing on that guy, though, then my Thunderbluff Valiant lives, so... This game is pretty much over as far as I'm concerned. Like, there's very few things he can do here. Deathwing, Living Root's not one of them. That does let him swipe and kill the Raider if he wants, though, but still doesn't really do much overall. If he's going to do that, he would have been better off swiping the Raider and then doing Living Roots on it as well. Who drafts 3 Living Roots also? Like, is his whole plan just based off of Savage Roar? Drafted it first and said Savage Roar is literally the best card. I'm just going to play 1,000,000 of them. Drop my Cogmaster too, just on the chance of, you know, Mind Control Tech's one of the few things that could screw me here. Gives him a little worse of a shot of getting what he needs. Deathwing would be bad too, but again, if I Hex, like, I don't think the Cogmaster would have been the thing to save me if that happened. Nourish for some card draw, and then wait for it.
Protects me.
Wait for it. He does not want to concede. He's still dead though. Even with that, like, I can just pop everything and he's still dead. Don't even have to Hex. Kind of want to just because that's one less thing, but... Okay, now I might just Hex. I would still win even without it.
I'll fix you.
Optifying shield. Kill that guy. 12 damage. 4 damage. Well played. Sorry, Dookie Brains. I don't know how you made it this far, but just another speed bump on the way to 12 wins.